Hey! Hi, welcome to today's video. I am in my room in New York. Now things are looking a little different from my last video because that was filmed before I moved out of Wisconsin. So here we are. Today we are doing another Filipino video. My last video blew up compared to like any of the other videos that I posted on this channel, and so obviously we're gonna continue with this stuff. You guys have left me a lot to take in because you guys are the experts. A lot of you already know about Filipino culture. So today I want to go through our comment section and do a couple things that were recommended for me to do. And that includes going over some things that I did not know when I was learning my basic phrases in Tagalog. And then we're also going to look at the alphabet because that is the basics. And then we are also going to react to a movie trailer because I'm actually very, very excited that this is coming out. I had no idea, but we are going to react to the Forgotten Island trailer. Then lastly, we are going to have an ube latte. We're gonna try another ube latte and we will see if it is better or worse than the last one that I had. The last one I had was from Mocha and it was not authentic at all, as you would expect. So yeah, that is basically what we're gonna be doing today. We'll see if we do anything else. I think from here on out, I want to start having more focused Filipino videos rather than doing a bunch of different things in one for my sanity, but also just because I think it's better to do a deep dive. Let's start with our vocab lesson and then we will go on from there. Let's learn. It's pretty sunny today. The lighting's kind of weird in my room, but we're just gonna go with this, okay? If you watched my last video, we were learning how to say hello and how are you and my name is, and people generally said that it was alright, which is good. It's very vulnerable to be learning a new language and then posting it online. So I'm glad it went alright. But one thing that people did point out is if I'm going to be more formal with my speaking, then I actually have to insert the word po into it. For example, someone literally commented in Tagalog, we say, "Hello, musta po kayo? Ako po si Carly. Saan po ang CR?" Further on, you don't just say saan ang CR, you say saan po ang CR. So the po makes a statement polite. Actually, I felt good when someone told me that I pronounced the na part alright. I don't know, I guess. Do I look naked when I do that? So basically what I'm learning is that I gotta be polite with the strangers, okay? And then someone also told me Tagalog is missing some letters from the English alphabet, like no letter F, which is replaced by the letter P. Which I know because you know that Cameron Diaz clip of her being like, Filipinos?
The Filipinos.
The Philippines?
Philippines. Lumpia. Adobo.
Yeah, that cracks me up. So thank you guys for informing me on that. Let me just like fully listen to someone like say this so then I know how to say it. Oh, do we have Tagalog time with Pat anywhere? Oh my god, here she is. She's kind of my favorite, I gotta say. That one video I started with, like, she's the best.
Musta or musta.
I think that's like the biggest thing that I learned is I thought that you would always say like kamusta, kumusta, but you could also just say musta, musta.
You're being respectful, like if you're talking to an elderly person or to someone in authority, you would add po.
Yes, see? Okay, Tagalog time with Pat confirms. Kamusta po kayo?
Pronoun.
Kayo, oh! Kayo is the plural you pronoun.
Anong balita? What's new?
Anong
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen
balita?
you. Anong balita?
Ooh, that word is hard for me. What's new? Anong balita? I don't think I'm saying that very well, but that's something I'm learning. Ano po ang balita? Ano po ang balita? We're just gonna finish this video watching it with Tagalog time with Pat. So we're doing good morning. Magandang umaga. My god. Speaking Tagalog for me is like, it's like a mouthful. Feels like a tongue twister for me whenever I'm trying to speak these words. I already kind of trip over my words in English, and so this is like a whole new level of difficulty for me.
Magandang gabi.
Magandang ugad. Wait, what? Magandang gabi. You have to have great diction to speak this language, and I think this is really helping me with my diction. Magandang araw. It's just good day. Magandang araw po. Hoy!
Hey!
Hoy! I love Tagalog time with Pat. She is so helpful and you guys are so helpful. So thank you for telling me about po and how I can use it. And now I feel like we can move on. New angle, because now we're gonna learn the alphabet. Actually, fun fact is the one thing I did learn in Tagalog growing up was the alphabet. However, I've lost like 3/4 of it. Let's see how much I actually think I remember, and then we will refresh ourselves. I think it's a, ba, ka, da, e, ga, ha, I, la, ma, na, nga. Yeah, that's where we stop. Let's see how accurate I am, and then let's also just learn the other letters.
It's me, Ate Pat.
Ate
Glad you're
Pat.
here. Let's sing a song about the Filipino alphabet.
Abakada egaha ilamananga opa rasata uwaya. I knew way more than I thought. I got through like most of it. Okay, I kind of have to sing the song. Abakada ekaha ayon na alam mo na ngayon na at kumanta. Abakada ekaha ilaman na nga opa rasata uwaya. I think we got it. Actually really happy to know that I remember pretty much like all of this. Like it came back to me very, very fast. Also, the alphabet is just very simple in Tagalog because it's way shorter. It's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 20 letters. So Filipino alphabet down. If I were to spell my name, Carlya. That's how you spell my name. Carlya. That's our language lesson for today. And now let's go on to reacting to Forbidden Island. Let's react. Oh hey, welcome to our reaction section of this video. It's a DreamWorks movie, if you don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was a live action movie just based on the vibes I got from the comment that I received. Here's a comment I got for the recommendation. Thank you for your rec. And let us watch. We're not gonna watch the full thing all the way through together because I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Okay, it's 1990.
Do you want to be best friends?
Cool. Let's make it official.
Sorry, I can't do a blood oath.
I'm not a psycho.
I already can tell that this friendship is gonna be something that's gonna make me cry in the theater. Very precious.
We're gonna be.
And already, the animation style is beautiful.
You don't have to go all the way to the US for school. Hey, we made some good memory.
I think they're in the Philippines. Like, I think this is where it starts.
Something's happening! No way.
Guys, we literally have the sun from the Filipino flag in the trailer. It's like a portal. I don't know, I'm telling you this as if you're not, like, you can't see this, but this is crazy.
Where are...
Look at those colors.
It's a dangerous place. The longer you're here, the more memories you'll forget.
This is gonna be a very high intensity kind of film because they're trying to escape. Hence Forgotten Island. Here is what I think just from watching that. I'm really excited that people are able to learn about Filipino culture now just through this movie. DreamWorks has such a big reach, and so obviously it's going to reach a large audience. I hope it's not a movie that flops. I'm hoping this one actually resonates with people and it becomes kind of a talking point in the general public, and then people actually start to embrace Filipino culture, because I think this film can be really, really monumental for our community. So I'm really excited about that and the representation. I mean, it seems like from first look, it seems like it features little Easter eggs of Filipino culture and folklore. We'll do some research to see the things that, you know, represent Philippines and Filipino culture. I'm gonna count this as a history lesson because I feel like we're gonna learn a lot just online about the Filipino folklore, mythology that comes with this. I'm going to read this BuzzFeed article actually because I want to see how people are reacting on that. So I'm going to read this BuzzFeed article that's called 9 Details from DreamWorks Forgotten Island Trailer That Made My Filipino Heart Absolutely Swell with Pride. And it is by Danica Ramirez. Danica? But she's Filipino. So let's look at these details. There are a few different folktales of hidden cities or islands in the Philippines, but the most popular is about Biringan, also called the City of the Lost. Those who visit and return to the real world often come back with gaps in their memory. Okay, so it is likely based on Biringan. Okay, hold on. Let's learn how to say this.
Piringan.
Oh, that's like a rolled R. Fuck. Biringan. Also, I'm watching some like random video. Biringan. Biringan. Kind of a nightmare word for me to say. We'll work on it. Colorful mythological bird originating among the Maranao people. And then the creepy creature appears to be Mananangal, voiced by Lea Salonga, which by the way, I love her. That is the people's princess. Typical tellings of the story, Mananangal is said to be a beautiful woman by day, but transforms into a vampire-like creature at night. The Mananangal is known to detach its torso from its lower body, and is derived from the word tangal, which means to remove or separate. Oh, and then the creature has a tendency to feed on pregnant women because it enjoys the fresh blood and hearts of unborn children. Okay, so then I'm just wondering like how that's going to be incorporated into a kid's movie. And then the last fact that we have is that the outfit Jo is wearing once she wakes on the island is inspired by the indigenous groups of the Philippines. That has the mismatched jewelry, layered beads, headpiece. All the adornments and colors can represent status and identity and may also serve as a form of spiritual protection. That was a lot of learning today, to be honest. So this is our history lesson that we got. We didn't go too in depth with each thing, but I hope that if you are interested in learning more about these things, that you go and explore that. I am probably going to go on my own and start reading about Filipino folklore because I just think that it's very interesting just from what I've read. I'm very, very excited about Forgotten Island now, so thank you so much for that suggestion because I literally had no idea that this was even coming out. And also the trailer was posted a month ago, so very new. Very on top of it. Today we're gonna try an ube latte from the coffee shop that rejected me. Thank you. Definitely more authentic tasting. I got a double shot. It's okay. For $10. 6 out of 10? Yes, it's a 6 out of 10 latte, though I will say it feels like it has more authentic ube flavor than the first ube latte that I tried with you guys. Color is not as pretty because I like when it was like the super purple one. But yeah, I don't know. It's underwhelming, and also it was so expensive that I will not get this again. I'll probably go back to this cafe just to like try more things, but yeah, I guess for some context for you guys, I've been trying to find part-time work in New York, like on top of my current job. That's also a part-time job. And I thought, oh, how cute, let me apply for this, you know, this place. and they rejected me. They interviewed me and rejected me. But no hard feelings. I'll still be a patron. I'll just be a patron who has a past with them. Maybe they'll want to hire me now that I'm a successful Filipino content creator. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and thank you for commenting and supporting my channel. I am new to the YouTube game, and so it really means a lot that you guys are here and sticking with me. This is actually, can you see my posture too? Oh god. Please let me know what else you want me to react to, what you want me to learn, if there's anything that I did not pronounce well, which I just know I'm gonna see a million comments about that. And then also, you know, I want to start posting some singing videos, and so if you can think of any songs that you want to hear me sing, I will take that into consideration. Love you guys, and I will see you guys again next time.